It's a dangerous
In my previous video, I talked about major reason why solar systems fail, which is obsession for cheap solar product and services. But I felt the need to lay emphasis on this subject matter because of the importance. It actually sounds funny, actually, when I've said obsession for cheap product and services. But that's the truth. I want to share my personal experience with you. And these are some of the things that triggered me to making these videos, because I just wanted to see how I could help people out there, because the world is going solar. And that's the truth. There's nothing you can do about it. Although there are many other technologies that are upcoming, but for now, we know about solar because in a country like ours here in Nigeria, where we hardly have a stable, uninterrupted power supply, we just have to source for our own personal energy. There's nothing we can do about it. And so in a situation like this, we just know that we need to be sensitized so that we don't make mistakes. And that's the whole essence of making these videos. All right, so I want to share a personal experience regarding obsession of end users for cheap product and then services. I had an encounter some time ago, and depending on when you're watching this video, but at the time of making this video, it's 2 years back, some things happened. I went to a place to set up a solar system. I used to prepare my quotation then to have 4 options. I will have the first option, and then the second, and then the third, and the fourth. And I categorize all those things. I call the one premium, and then standard, and all of that. So what I did was I would give you options like, okay, this one is the best, overall best. And then in this option, I will make use of standard lithium-ion battery. This other one I will use tubular, and this other one I will use cheap tubular, and this one I will use this one. I will explain everything. For instance, that's the first option may cost, let's say, 4.5 million. Another option may cost 3 million. The other option may cost 2.5, and the other option may cost, like, let's say, 1.8 million. So all of these are different grades. What I did was I go there and I met with the person and we discussed at length, and I told them that, okay, these are the options. Okay, these are possibilities. So whichever one you want, I can do it for you. But these are the options. But the point is that this person chose the highest. He chose the best. As at when I gave the quotation, I said, okay, this is what you want and all that. So the person insisted that he was going to pay, I can't actually recall, but I think the whole thing cost 4.5 million naira or something. I can't recall exactly. I think 4.5 or so, but the person insisted I was going to pay 3 million or 3.5. I can't recall. That the person removed about 1.5 million naira from the total cost of installation. So something that should cost 4.5 and you want to pay 3 million. The question is, do you think that the 1.5 million is my profit? How possible is that? How would 1.5 million be my profit? There's no way I could have done it. Do you understand now? I try to convince this person, sir, this is what I want to use for you. I'm using the best for you. And this is way, please, this is not going to be favorable. If I'm going to stick to this, it can't go less than this. And I try to convince this person. He said, no, that we cannot do it. There are other persons that have brought quotation. We're going to work with them. I looked there, look up, look down, and because I needed money and all of that. So these are some of the mistakes I've made. Now I don't do that. No matter what, I stand my ground now. Okay, but then I was moved by pressure, and then I succumbed, and I said, okay, if that's what I want to pay, no problem. But inside of me, I was forced to do what I would not have done ordinarily as a Christian, because even as a company, Ramsey Energy Solution, our watchword is integrity and professionalism. We're so concerned about our integrity. I just wouldn't want to compromise. I try to convince this person, no way. But in all honesty, I try as much as I can to avoid using inferior materials. But I just couldn't cope. The money was just not enough. Not enough to buy the money, let alone to have a profit. I just had to use the battery I wouldn't have used ordinarily. That's the point. I was forced to use batteries I wouldn't have used ordinarily. And so because they were a little bit cheaper, and that's why I went for them. But mind you, this cost me a lot. Problems started ensuing. This today, the battery doesn't last. Tomorrow, this one. Not like it wasn't working. It was working, but it wasn't lasting as it should. No matter how much I tried to revamp the battery and all that, you're still using the whole system up till now. Okay, but it's not lasting as it should. Because of that, they withheld some part of my money. I myself, I couldn't press for that to get the money. So I was at loss, and they also didn't get the best for their money because both of us were at loss. Avoid cheap product and service by all means. Just all you need is to work with a professional that is trustworthy, not the kind of one that will just to favor him, but just to favor you as the end user, to somebody that has your interest at heart. That's the past. Thank God, but things are not like that again. But thank you very much for watching the video up to this time. Once again, I am Engineer Isaac from Ramsey Energy Solution. Thank you very much and see you in my next video.